a chiropractic neurologist. So I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about what's considered our new normal, just temporarily. But so many people right now are working from home to create our social distancing. And what I've seen personally in our practice in the last week and a half is that as people start working from home, they don't have their normal proper ergonomic setup as they do in their normal work environment. So something we've personally seen in our practice is that patients are sometimes sharing workspace with their spouse, or they have kids at home and everybody in the family unit is working from home. So they may not even be able to work from their proper home office. They don't have their normal desk chair. They're working on a laptop, all different things that again are not set up. Maybe they don't have their normal double monitors. Some of you can probably relate to this. One patient I had that came in yesterday said that their husband gets to the office, he's got the double monitor, so she's working at the kitchen table. I've got another one working at the dining room table. They could switch off, but by the time you kind of figure it out and get all set up, they don't really want to disrupt their own work environment because you get everything set up and laid out. So I want to sit there and talk to you today about some things that you can do from home. Now, easy stuff, because we also know that nobody can go to the gym. So what can we do at home that's going to be good for you to keep you from getting those aches and pains? A lot of times you get more neck stiffness, upper back stiffness, and we've also had patients coming in with more headaches in the office, and we want to avoid that. So yes, we are still seeing patients, of course, in our office and doing more telehealth to assist our patients through that, but we want to help our chamber members get through this right now as well and teach you some things that you can do. So imagine you don't have your normal nice work chair that you have, or that sit-stand desk that many people have. You're sitting in this chair that might represent more of like a dining room chair. You can't quite scoot up to the table, and so you start slouching. You don't have a keyboard, or you're just working from a laptop, or even if you do, it's nothing that you can pull out, and all of a sudden your posture gets like this. So you get through your workday and everything's just slouching and your head starts to kind of pull down. A lot of people do have exercise balls. So if you do have an exercise ball at home, just simply, even if you can't sit at your computer on the exercise ball, take breaks throughout the day. Even just a matter of sitting on this ball is really helpful. So if you can sit on this ball, you'll find that if I start to slouch, this ball will start to roll a little bit and I can't have an appropriate posture. So if I sit on this ball normally, it gives me a great posture, my shoulders are level, and it will actually really help me. Another thing that I can do is I can sit on this ball, and again, if you don't have a ball at home, that's okay. What you can do is sit in a chair, but a ball just is more additional help for you. Bring your arms out like this and just hold them here. It's a lot harder than it looks when I'm showing you, so if you're trying this at home, you'll find that out. And then you want to go ahead and just do some little circles back, little hummingbirds. Do this about 10 times, and then little circles forward, and that's very helpful as well. And that opens everything up as you're sitting at your desk. Ideally, of course, if you can do this every hour, that's helpful, but not everybody can. We've also seen some increased low back pain because, again, people don't have the proper chairs or work environment that they're used to, or the sit-stand desk. Many people are adapting to that, and they don't have that at home. So what you can do as well is if you're sitting in the chair, or again, if you have a ball, that's great too. And so that you go ahead and just bring this leg up and just raise it. Hold it for 5 to 10 seconds. 10 is ideal, but we don't want you to be uncomfortable. So none of this should cause pain. It should just be something to the point where if it does cause pain, you go ahead and stop or you back off. And then you want to do that on the other side there. So on the ball, it's a lot harder to balance. If you're not used to a ball, you want to go somewhere near a wall so you make sure you don't roll off of a ball, okay? So these are some simple exercises, and then I'll also show you if I can find an area where I have a wall. We'll come over here, and lastly, just show you a couple of things right here. So I showed you on the ball, but this is the next level up. So if you can bring your arms back, stand straight. We don't make snow angels, we might make sand angels in Florida, but what we do is we do this against the wall, and we call these wall angels. We hold back here, and then we bring this up for about 5 seconds, back to the center for 5, and then back down here for 5. And that's also really gonna bring those shoulders back and help your neck as well, and decrease any symptoms of headaches or neck stiffness. And then if you have a door, and right now I don't have a door to show you, but hold your arm in the doorway, stretch that arm a little bit forward, and you can do that on both sides. And then again, that's gonna open up everything in here, and that just helps counteract everything that you're doing from sitting at your desk. And we can help you with everything that you're doing from sitting at your computer all day long. Again, some people have also found that they're moving workstations too. So maybe one day, if your work environment is such that you're not set up in a station, some people are only working from laptops, because I've also talked to patients that their companies aren't really set up for this work from home. So what they're doing is they're only working on laptops. One day you might work in one place, the next day you might work in another, so that you're not in a stagnant environment where you're always in a place where we call micro trauma, so that you're in this place that is an uncomfortable work site. Try to take those breaks at least once an hour. Make sure that you're getting up and walking around. That's really important right now. I hope these were some helpful tips for you, for those of you that are working at home, and stay safe in these times, and I'm happy to assist you in any way I can with some further exercises.